Hi guys.
Hi guys.
My name is Dami.
My name is Simi.
So today's vlog, we're going to be telling you how this all started. This is just like an introductory video. So, how did we meet? Start from there.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered. How we met?
I can't remember.
I remember very well.
What year?
I will say between 2009, 2008, 2009
Okay.
in church.
Yes, Sunday school.
Yes. So we've been in the same church and everything. We're just not friends. So I can't particularly say this is when we met.
But we kind of knew each other.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're just in the church together. I was going to boarding school, so I was only around during the holidays. I'm not the friendest of people, so
Obviously.
shut up. Shut up. I think we officially became friends in like 2009.
I know we had
Or
a
2008
dance
so.
event at church, and that's how we met.
Yes. So there was a thing that was happening in church. So the youth church was
When I
supposed
knew how to dance.
Yeah.
Can we just get to the interesting part of how we met?
Excuse me. Every part is interesting.
Okay. Remember how then she would come into my house, she would...
You are skipping many parts.
No,
you are skipping. You
I'm
are
unfiltered.
jumping. You are
So
jumping. many
I'm
parts.
starting from the beginning. So she would come to my house and I would go to hers.
Okay.
And we're actual friends. But something I
We're
remember,
actual friends.
something I remember that we would use at the later part of this conversation is how she would come to my house then and she would see my brother and not say hi to him. Do you remember?
It wasn't just your brother.
Well, and my brother on the side would be telling me how now for your friend she cannot even say hi. She cannot say hi. I'm like, okay, see you she's looking for. Continue how we met.
Anyway, we were friends and we used to visit each other a lot. Like I said, I'm not the friendliest of people, and it's not because I'm not friendly, I'm just really shy. So when I see them I say hello. Sometimes my voice is not loud enough and they just don't hear me, and somewhere in my head I'm thinking, this person did not understand me when I greeted, or I just say hello and I walk past. I don't wait for a response. Or hello, you see me around. Like, I won't just see you and not say hello. I don't believe that, but if they say so, I mean, have you started the story of how we became sister-in-laws?
Oh yes. Okay,
I know that's the part she's been wanting to get to, so yeah.
And then so we schooled in different schools, and I remember that on holidays we would see each other, and it was just really good vibe with us. We were really close. However, when I'm in school, my sister would send me messages about how Simi, that your friend is always coming to our house. I'm like, okay. She knows I'm in school, so what's she coming to do in our house? And then my sister will add that she's always coming with donuts and pastries, and somehow she always ends up in my brother's room. And I'm like, okay. By the way, she hasn't told me anything. She's not saying anything. I had a phone in school. She had a phone in school. She still will not say that, oh, I was in your house yesterday. How did I even find out? I think my brother told me. And what's most annoying about this story is the fact that backdate or backtrack, my brother had a friend that I kind of liked and liked me, and my brother did everything possible to make sure that relationship did not happen.
What is it with brothers and their friends?
Very annoying. And then this is you now being friends with my friend.
But I think that you were more against it initially because I feel like you're just trying to get back to your brother. You were just angry that why do you think that
I just did not like the idea of why would my friend date my brother? Why? Really? My friend, yes. My friend is my friend and my brother is my brother. So I did not like it. I hated it so much.
Fair enough. Well, I don't have siblings, so I'm not sure that I understood how that dynamic was supposed to work. I knew that she was my friend, but then again, there was nothing to tell because we weren't particularly official. Yeah. For the longest time, so we were friends we were just in a situationship for over 3 years.
How did he get your number? Because I remember
it was you that gave him my number. So there was a day that we were in church. We're supposed to. It was the youth coordinator or something like that. I can't remember what it was called. And then he said, "Oh, he just saw me in church and said, oh, Dami, I think you should take Bible reading for next week Sunday." So he wanted to.
Reading.
actual Bible reading, guys. So he wanted to take my number, but because we were gisting, so I attended an event the day before, and she wanted to give me she wanted me to tell her everything that happened. So we're talking to her, like, don't worry, I'll give you her contact when we get home. I'll give you her contact, because he was interrupting our gist. So she was the one that still gave him my number, and no, she didn't even give me my number. She gave me my BBN pin. Is it BBN? What BBN? It was BBN. Yes. Yeah, BBN pin, and I just noticed somebody just added me.
And from clap, dance started. Sorry.
And that was it. That's how we got talking. And I saw that she was a friendly person.
Yes, we're friendly in our family.
Well, if you say so.
Are you sure that's not why you became friends with me in the first place?
Excuse you.
I'm asking.
Excuse you. I didn't even like your brother. I didn't like your sister. It was only you. The funny thing is, I thought you were different. You know what I mean? I keep saying this. I thought you were actually different.
Normal.
Like, so I used to say, I was surprised. I used to say, I don't know how come we're friends and I like you very much, but I don't like anybody else in your family. Like, her mom was my Sunday school teacher, so I only liked her mom. So I'm like, and her mom actually really liked me. So that was, I didn't like anybody in their house. So maybe if I didn't greet them, maybe it might have been true, because they used to bully us back then in the youth church, because they believed that we're supposed to be in the senior Sunday school class or something like that. So every time we go to the youth church and anything, they say the younger ones should move forward.
The younger sister benefits.
Exactly. So they used to leave her. So her sister and her brothers had bigger friends, so they used to pamper her and everything. You know, say the younger ones should move forward. Anytime you say, I remember Revo will come and say somebody should pray, and next thing they will say, one of the younger ones should pray. That used to annoy me so much. So much. So I didn't like them. I'm like, what's wrong with these ones? These ones are always feeling good. So I didn't say hello to them. I just go to class, do what I have to do, get up and leave.
And then she started dating my brother. How did we manage our friendship in that period? I know it was tough.
Initially, it was awkward. At the beginning, I just always never spoke about him to you. I just always ensured that my relationship was my relationship, my friendship was my friendship. So I tried very hard. So whenever I even go to visit, like,
she would be 30 minutes in my room and 1 hour her brother's room.
No.
Yes.
We never had an issue with that, funny enough. We never did. We never had issues with that, because I always ensured to.
But I think the part about the relationship I liked was the moment he started dating you, and because you're my friend. I used to be I was very shielded, maybe because I don't have a dad. So I was that person that I cannot be outside with a man at 6 p.m. I will get a very annoying message from my brother that has just 3 years on me. Where are you? What are you doing outside? But the moment he started dating my friend, oh my God, my freedom came.
I remember there was a day I was with him.
He did not have how to talk again.
There was a day, the day that, that day, it was going to be either are we in a relationship? What's going on? It was so, I was with him in his house. We were talking and all of that. His sister was just downstairs the house.
My husband.
Somebody she was talking to. It was Leke. She was talking to Leke in the car. It's not even like they went out. They were in the car. I think they had gone out. They had come back and they were in the car. And he was going to pick up his phone to be like, why are you not in the house yet? It's 7 p.m. I'm like, am I not somebody's child? I just said, I want to go home. And I said, am I in there? I'm like, wow, nice. You can protect your sister, but me, nah, I'm not an orphan. Me too, I'm going home. So it was that day. I was like, if you call her to come in, I'm going home as well. Like, you don't think that?
Thank you.
Why are you double star? I think it was from there he decided to think that, okay. It's like, do I know how old she is? I'm like,
are we not mates?
We are mates. So for every time, I feel like that was also like a guiding, like some kind of light bulb moment for him as well. Yeah. So for every time I'm like, what? Do to me what you think that is doable to your sister. So,
another man.
Yeah, but it's not like he was always a gentleman anyway, so that wasn't really an issue.
Okay.
So I think that's how we met, and then I think that because we were friends first, maybe if we met as, do you think that if we met as sister-in-laws if I was just a random person.
We won't be this close.
Yes.
I don't think so. Because now it's funny how we talk about everything. We talk about, you should hear us talk about even my brother. Oops.
Like we
talk about everything, and
I think that being friends before actually helped.
it helped.
So because eventually, of course, after we got through the teething stage, I remember just one major fight that we had, and it really had nothing to do with me. It was mostly her brother, but she took it out on me because
even when I'm fighting with my brother, it's so funny that I will come to my brother's house if we're not talking. I will just come like I'm coming for his wife. I won't even act like he's there.
And now he's always hoping that we fight. He's always like, whenever you people fight, it's like
at least
like one of you will get closer to me. One of you will be closer to me. One of
you
them
just cool.
Yes.
We just have good time.
I think I sustained the friendship. What has made us really good friends? Well, apart from gossip, gist.
I feel like there's something that happens when you've been through seasons together, and you have, you know how you go into a season and somehow you've been able to come out of it. It kind of strengthens the relationship. So we've been through the phase where, even before my brother, the phase of, oh, this boy is on my case, this boy is on my case. And then when we started dating, I think what also helps with you and my brother is the fact that you and I kind of have the same values. And so I was comfortable that, forget that anything, I was comfortable that my brother was going to be in good hands. Like, I knew that, oh, okay, he's married my friend, she's a good girl, at least correct sister-in-law, I've bagged the good sister-in-law for the family, that kind of thing. And so that kind of helped as well, knowing that, okay, this one is a correct person, and you know, we was just...
Thank you very much.
Okay, so what I think as well is also one, I agree with sharing the same values and all of that. Coincidentally, we're the same age, we are in the same season at the same time.
Yes.
So we got married. Actually, we got married a year apart on the exact same day.
God,
Coincidentally,
I got
on the
married
exact same day.
on the 22nd and 23rd of December,
Yeah,
2016.
He was on the
23rd. Then you got married 22nd of December the following year. So yes, we were in the same season.
So I was her chief bridesmaid, she was my chief bridesmaid, and we have kids. Oh, I'm not there. So we have kids the same age. Coincidentally, our first kid, well,
there's 2 months between them. They're 2 months apart, so we're pregnant at about the same time.
So
that kind of strengthened us.
So
we
we went through the same thing at the same time.
Yes,
so,
and then our second kid that happened to be a mistake then.
Like, I was pregnant. She shamed me. She pregnancy shamed me. She told me that, how can I be pregnant? My child is barely, my child is not even a year old. Yeah. She shamed me.
Months after I found out that I was pregnant.
And she wasn't even pregnant. It wasn't even distance. So that's at least our first children had 2 months apart.
It's exactly 2 years between them. What's your own?
No, and it's exactly 2 years just because Farah August and Ferry.
But it's still exactly 2 years. So I will not say I have 2 on that too. I
don't have 2 on that too. I don't know what you're talking about. Barely, it was barely. So yes, we went through,
oh my God.
First, when you become new mom, struggle from pregnancy to
even
new
the
mom.
marriage phase, like
when we were first of all married, when we share
and then
stories.
navigating friendships in marriage. You know how you marry and most of your friends are not really married, and you suddenly do not have friends. That is, we had each other.
So there was
the new mom.
There was new mom. Then there was second. COVID. We went through.
Oh my God.
COVID. I
Pregnant,
think that's COVID period.
Yes.
I think that we were the only one that we didn't have anybody else.
No.
Like we couldn't go out and everything. So the only places we could do was just between ourselves. So we've had a lot of seasons
we've gone through loss
together.
Oh my God. And then we've lived life, we've traveled, we've had the best time.
Now we don't even have a choice because now our kids are best friends, and I have to remind them that they're cousins, they're best friends, everything that they call each other. So coincidentally, we don't even have a choice because our kids are friends, so we plan holidays together, our kids attend the same school. It's just normal. She works in where I live, so
technically,
yes. we've not really had a choice. So, and that's why one of the reasons why we kind of fight, because I'm like,
Even when we fight, when that we have
no,
fight.
sometimes even you
I
even have
always
to have
forget. Oh, are we fighting?
Yes, that's happened a
we
lot.
fight
Because sometimes- so it mostly I'm just angry at the moment, and then
But we
the next
need to
thing
get
I
on to
quickly
other things,
yes,
like,
exactly.
We'll
I
come
want
back to
quickly
fight.
show-
Can we move on?
Can I quickly? I want to just quickly show her something. Let me just quickly ask what she thinks about this thing. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's how we met.
and yes, and that's it for today, guys. And
We would like to know what other videos you like to see. What do you want to know?
feel free to ask us any questions.
Yes.
We'll answer as honestly as we possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you guys for watching.
Bye.